All right, I believe we're up. Everybody, welcome aboard. Captain Mike here. Today I'm going to run a Southwest Airlines flight, little short one because it's Halloween and I don't know how much time I'm going to have in here. Flight 3994 with nonstop service from Kansas City to St. Louis. In the real world, they did this ride in 54 minutes, so we'll see just how close we can come to that. The aircraft's not cold and dark, but we just got in from another ride. We're going to pick it up from there. We're going to do ATIS clearance and then program the flight manager computer, and then we're going to keep on going. You should have everything back there on the 2D screens, and I also set up a camera there to give you a view out that right window when we're in the air, which will be in that right-hand side as well. So we'll see how that works out. It's a little cheapo webcam camera, so we'll see how well it does. All right, with that said, let's get ATIS 128.375. Yeah, we'd be using 19 left. 70 and 7, 10. Should have a pretty decent ride on the way out. All right, let's go to clearance. All right, clearance 135.7. Kansas City clearance, good evening, Southwest 3994. Radio check.
Southwest 3994, Kansas City clearance, good evening, loud and clear.
Kansas City clearance, Southwest 3994. Looking for IFR clearance to St. Louis as filed. We have information Tango.
Southwest 94, clear to St. Louis via the Lake 5 departure, then as filed. Climb and maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 290, 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 124.7, squawk 3415.
Southwest 3994 cleared to St. Louis via the Lakes 5 departure, then is filed. Climb and maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 290. 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 124.7, squawk 3415, Southwest 3994. All right, so we can get to programming the flight management computer. You should have the CDU there. 130.825. Okay, that's good. And let's switch on over. And let's get our flight in here. MCI to KSTL. This is a Southwest Airlines Flight 3994. Yep. Alright, we've got 19 left. We have the Lakes 5 departure. I'll take a look here. COU. And on the arrival, we have the Kayla 3. And in the real world, they used 11. So we're going to use 11. We're going to do the RNAV Yeah, we'll do the RNAV into 11. Alright. Yeah, that looks gonna work. Let me take a look at that chart real quick. Give you the chart as well. Alright, we have the Kayla 3, right? And we're coming into 11, so we're coming in from Stan. Let's go have a look at that. Let me switch your screen. Give you back the load data sheet. We have the same thing here. Alright, so we have KMCI, ANX, Frank, COU, and then we're right into Kayla. Big Mac, Denise, Albert, and then there we should be on our way in. Stan, and then we have the arrival. Alright, that looks pretty good. Let's have a quick peek. And the hold on the miss. Alright, that looks pretty good. Alright, let's switch back. Nobody on that frequency. We'll go back to that in a bit. Let's see if there's any transmissions here. Alright, that looks pretty good. Let me just take a look at some charts again real quick. Make sure we don't have any restrictions on the way out. Lakes 5. Alright, let's have a look here. Okay. And we've got the bottom route here. So that's all looking pretty good. Let's take a look on the way in. On the way in, we have Kayla 3. And we're going to get picked up at Kayla. We need to be above 11. Then Big Mac. Then Denise between 9 and 10. 240. Between 8 and 9. And then Stan. 240 at 7. Minimum of 240. So we'll put 240 in there. Alright, yes. And let's just take a look at this real quick. We're coming in from Carp, RB, Hyux, and we're on our way in. Order 11, and then on the mist, we're on the way out. That looks pretty good. Alright, let's go back to you. Give me you next. Oh, actually, don't need that. We'll top that. Alright, now hopefully this is going to work. Hey, Spooky Sammy. Cool name for today. No, I just have to ring for the, that's all. Oh, yeah. Could you just give me my drink? I just need a quick sip. Yeah, you hear him? I'm just going to give this back to you in a second. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Savio. I appreciate that. Spent a lot of years saving up for this lovely lady. Now I get to enjoy it every day. All right. Let's see. ATIS clearance. We programmed the flight management computer. Let me get the fuel in here. So let me give you the electronic flight bag from Zibo. And let's see if I can do this. I'm going to lose the... No, I don't think there's going to be another Alpha. I think they're just waiting for November 19th now. That was just to test the infrastructure and the servers. So that's all that was about. So I think we're all waiting for November 19th. All right. Let me give you the load data sheet here for a second. And I'm going to need the same thing. I need to write this down. All right, our payload is 39.6. Our block fuel is 15.0, and we got a zero fuel weight of 134.6. All right. All right, let me give you Zibo, and hopefully I don't lose you. I should be right back here. Hopefully this is going to work. May have to adjust some of these sounds. Weight, fuel, and balance. Yours should change. Yeah, it looks like it's changing. All right, fuel for this ride I said was 15.0. And we have a payload of 39.6. Right, should give us a zero fuel weight of 134.6, 28.4 on the CG. All right, 134.6. You see how we're off by 43 pounds? I can go in and fix that. You know what? We'll do that right now. Let me go in here. And we're off by a pound now. Still off by a pound. Let's see if I can get this right. All right, we're off by a pound. I'll fix that later. I usually get it 1, 2, 3, but it's being a little difficult. All right, you've got the CDU up there. So our zero fuel weight is 134.6. All right, our reserve, let me give you the load data sheet again. And I'm looking for final reserve, yes. Our final reserve and alternate is 6694, so we'll go 6.7. Cost index this ride, the CI is 35. We got a flight level of 290. Let's get our cruise winds here. Here's top of climb at Lakes, 226 at 76. And we're looking at 10. Alright, we're not going to derate. CG we said was 28.4. This is going to be a flaps 5 takeoff. Now runway 19 left has an upslope of 0.1. Oh, I'm sorry, 0.4. With a heading of 191. Let's get our runway winds. 180 at 18, gusting at 29. Woohoo! This is going to be interesting. All right. Yeah. All right, that's in. Let's get our forecast in here. We're at 29, so we'll put in 20,000, 15,000, 10,000. Oh, fat fingers. Fat fingers. Let's see. Since we're down here already, let's see. St. Louis is 3011. What's the average ISA? Average ISA is 10. Alright, don't have to worry about any ice. Now let's get the winds on the way down. Ah, 20,000 at 218 at 51. At 15 at 219 at 31. And at 10 at 209 at 27. Alright, we'll come back to the legs page. And we're going to request the winds. I could put the winds in at all the waypoints, but we're not going to do that. But as you can see they're all in here. So I'm just going to load that up. Alright, so that's good. Let's just have one more quick peek, make sure nothing got screwed up. That's all looking good. And then the hold. Very nice. Alright, now hopefully I can get back to you guys on YouTube here. What I miss before I keep going. Alpha, okay. Hey, Unreal Grinder, how's it going? Yeah, this is a home setup. This is in my 2-car garage, which basically takes up the whole thing. Yeah, I flew in the real world. Not anymore, though. I'm kind of sickly. I'm on oxygen. So, that was many years ago. Then I met my wife, and, well, that ended. Oh, my fiancé at the time. So, but, yeah. All right, let's keep going here. All right, you're not going to need the load data sheet anymore. You're not going to need the Zibo-Mod flight bag anymore. I'm going to need the charts as well. And we are at MCI. Let me have... Now, I do this myself in case I have to come back. Only because I'm here by myself. 109, 55, 55, 191, 191. Airport elevation, that is good. We got a decision height of a deuce. So if I have to come back, because if we have any issues, this is already done for me. All right, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. We've got ground is 121.8. Let's see if anybody's on that frequency. And after that, we've got tower. Tower is 128.2. All right, and give me departure 123.95. All right, that's all good. I'll take terrain, position, data, airport, station. I'm on the master, you're on the slave. You can have weather, station, airport, data, and position. And let's come in here. We're looking at $149 on the engine out. And we are looking at, on the way out, $111. Cleared up to 4. That's all looking good. Nose wheel steering is normal guarded. Let's check our panels here. And the lower panels. Auto flight system. Alright, let's see. Primary flight displayed. Artificial horizon is level. Ground speed is 0. 45 on the speed tape. V1 is 137. 149 V2. We've got 111 on the heading. Decision height is 200. Pressure is 30.12, and we cleared up to 4. I've got nav on, I have terrain on the nav display. Let's get the standby gauges here, and that was 30. That's good. Let's reset the fuel flow. N1 is set. Auto speed references. Auto rejected takeoff. Let me get that brake set. Let's get the pressure up in here. Brake pressure's a little low. Oh, the A380? No, that I haven't seen. No, in the real world, I was a Cessna man. 150, 172, 182 RG. That's pretty much it. When I started my training way back when with American Flyers, after I went and I did my first class medical, I found out that the best I could probably do because of the hard murmurs and everything else would be making it to the regionals. So that wasn't something I wanted to do. So I went a different route. Civil service. I retired, 12 years ago, and I've been enjoying this ever since. So it was a pretty good move too. All right, let's see. That's all set. That's all set. That's set. That is set. We are good here. Brake pressure is good. Let me get that brake on here. I don't think you need the CDU anymore. So let me get rid of that. All right, and we are up to trim. Let's check the trim. Trim, I said, was 450. I believe that's what I said. Yep. I've been playing around with the sounds. I may have to still adjust them a little bit now. They might be a little too loud. Before you couldn't even hear them now. All right, that's all good. We check the bottles. And cargo. And let's test TCAST. No fuel in the center tank. Let's get the APU up and running. And that test wasn't ready before. we're good.
Descend now. Descend now.
That's good.
Increase climb. Increase descent. Increase descent. Maintain vertical speed. Maintain vertical speed.
Let's get these doors buttoned up. Get ready to get out of here.
Vertical speed. TCAS test. Pass.
Let's do the long test here. And hopefully I don't lose you. I'm going to lose the YouTube screen for a second here. I need my electronic flight bag. And I'm not going to call for push until after we're on APU, just in case that disconnects me from power.
Approaching decision height.
Oh yeah, I got to lower that down. Alright, we're all buttoned up. APU is up. Confirm. And we'll give that a minute and we'll go on APU bleed. In the meantime, let's call for push and then I can get rid of this screen and come back to the YouTube channel here. I didn't hear anything. Hopefully they got that message. Interesting. Hope I didn't screw that up. Well, we'll back out on our own power if we have to. All right, that's all looking pretty good. Trying to get this ride in before I have to give Shadow his shot, before the trick-or-treaters start coming around. Oh, I hear the tug coming up. I don't know why I didn't get any audio from them though. I'm gonna have to look into that. Yeah, all my volumes in here are good. I'm just gonna have to watch until they pick us up. And then I'll know we should be good to go. Yeah, I did get it fixed. What it turned out to be FSUIPC. That was the issue. I actually had to uncheck one of the boxes. It used to work, then it didn't work. In FSUIPC 7, I would send my axes controls and all that to through the calibration before it went to MS 2020. I had to actually not do that anymore. So I had to go direct. If not, my reverses would go crazy and the throttles would just, as if they were having a seizure, were just freaking out. So, but with 2020 less than a month away, I'm really not too worried about that. So, all right, we should be up. We should be ready to go. Let's call for push, and we can get on out of here. And we got that before we go anywhere. Okay, now let's get disconnected from the gate. Yeah, Pat's up and running just in time for World Flight. I think he has the 7th leg as his first run coming up. All right, are we disconnected here? We are not. And the chocks are gone. All right, we should be good now. And we are on ground. Kansas City ground, Southwest 3994. Request push and start. Gate 58, we have Tango. Oh, he's streaming now? Oh, cool. All right, so we're good for push and start. Let's get that clock going. And let's get on out of here. All right, PAX. Pressure's good. Anti-collision lights coming on, and we're starting number 2. I also set up a little rinky-dink camera out that right window. So I'll get you that view once we're ready to take off. Should be interesting. See if that's going to work. Alright, close. Auto. Pressure's good. We're starting number 1. I think they want me to set the brake. Only bad thing about guessing, I got to figure out what's going on with that audio. All right. All right, we got a clean board. Let's see. Before that's done. Alright, that half is done. Exterior lights. Yeah, wait until they get well, they should be disconnected now, so let's run through that first, shall we? Give me you. Give me you. TA. Auto. I'll give you. Alright, I'll take that back. We should be good now. Exterior lights as needed, APU is needed, it's off, master caution recall, we got a clean board, flaps are set for takeoff, transponders TA auto, weather radar set to auto, flight controls are free and clear. Let's see, I'm going to need charts. Our Kansas City ground, Southwest 3994 at gate 58, looking to taxi to runway 19 left. I just talked to him the other day. Yeah, he's still waiting. Southwest 3994, clear to taxi to runway 19 left via Delta Echo Echo 1. Contact tower on 128.2 when ready for departure. Good evening. All right, so we are good to go. I'm using the latest and greatest from the Zibo-Mod. 48, I believe it is. 4.02.48. Unless he put another one out today. Delta to Echo. And down to Echo 1. Yeah, I also lowered the volume in the back from the flight attendants. I think it sounds pretty decent now. It's low enough where you can hear it, but it sounds like it's coming through the door. Not that they're sitting right next to you. I think the wife just came in to grab a bowl of candy. I think the kiddies are beginning to show up. I haven't seen any Traffic Global aircraft on the move, though. See him parked at the gate, though, but I haven't seen anybody on the move. What do we have here? Is this it here? I'm going to miss my turnoff. I'm going to miss my turnoff. Oh, we had Echo. Oops. That was the next one. I thought that was a runway. I got to pay attention. Got to pay attention. We're going to get yelled at. And let me have that. Today's ride's 210 miles. So it's going to be a quick run. Let's get over to where we should be. I think I might have to make a few adjustments on the lights. And for those of you tuning in, when we get in the air, if you don't like the night lighting that you see, that's on me. I'm running my own night lighting edits in XPlane12, along with my own reshade settings. So that's on me. Easy there, buddy. And we got the second right.
Southwest 94, contact tower 128.2.
I go on to tower 128.2, Southwest 3994. Oh, I picked up I was close to the runway. That's pretty cool. Let's switch on over. Give a listen here. Make sure no one's on. And let me give you... Oh, I'll give you the new view here. Let's see if this is going to work. Give you that side view. Kansas City Tower, Southwest 3994, holding short 19 left, ready for departure.
Southwest 94, Kansas City Tower, runway 19 left, wind 270 at 7, RNAV MCI, clear for takeoff.
Get my clock going. Clear for takeoff, Southwest 3994. Alright, let's have a quick peek here. Attendant notification is complete. Exterior lights are good. Engine start selected is continuous. Auto throttle is armed. Transponders TARA auto. Parking brake release 40%, and we are history. Yeah, I have to change the landing light in the center here. I don't have the right one selected. Got to switch that over. I prefer the old lighting than the bright neon.
Approaching 19 left.
All right, 40%.
On runway 19 left.
Stable. Toga. Thrust set. Airspeed active. Check. Throttle hold. We're stable through 80. It's like someone's getting locked up over there. Might have been Escobar trying to get away with his drugs. Gear up. Going to departure 124.7 Southwest 3994. Good night. Departure Southwest 3994 with you, climbing through 3400 for 4,000. Flaps 1. Alright, let's see if she can handle this. Oh, not a great view. Whoa. Directs annex up to flight level 210, Southwest 3994. He flaps up. 210, and let's continue on up. Yeah, see, I think it believes that I'm asking it a question when I get that response back. That's a pretty cool view. And we're looking at 109. And we just got about 200 miles to St. Louis, so it should be a quick run. So what did I miss here? Let's see. Updates from Scott. I got that. Who's that? Droll Dreamer? How's it going? You just caught me on the way out. MCI. We're heading on over to St. Louis. The moon looks pretty cool in 4K. But I've got it blurred out a little bit with the reshade that I'm running. That camera on the side might be getting a little bit overblown from it, but it looks pretty nice in here at 4K. So with a 250 knot climb out. Right on the money. And then what I'll do is I'll give you that other map. Let me have that. Let me have you. We did departure. Lakes 5 we have, yes. Once we pull up a little bit, get out from that view on the right side, I'll give you the chart again. Hopefully that view on the right side looks pretty cool. Oh, the one on the right side, you like that view? Up to flight level 270, Southwest 3994. See, it's like it's asking me a question. A Southwest 3994, maintain flight level 270. All right, we're at 10,000. Let's get this off. Let them know. And we're good up to 29. She's coming up beautifully. The temperature is nice. And our N1, N2, EGT, oil pressure, temperature, quantities, all looking pretty good. Vibrations are fine. That should be in range. And at Annex, we should have 13 on the fuel. We're at 13.5 right now. And we'll have 11 when we get into St. Louis. 52 miles now to top of climb, 192 to go. It's pretty smooth, so we're going to let them run around. And I will give you the charts again. Hopefully all that back there is working the way it's supposed to. So I figured on the way out, on the way in, being that camera's really not in the way, I actually have it mounted on the outside of the flight deck. I don't know if the camera's picking up the camera in the corner there, but it's a little small webcam on a tripod, but I took 2 of the 3 legs off, so it's like sitting on a telescopic pole, and I just have it tied to that side post looking out the right window. Worked out pretty good. I'll go into Kansas City Center, 133.8, Southwest 3994. Southwest 3994 with you, climbing through 15,000, inbound Annex. All in all, pretty cool ride. And what are we looking at? It's 5 to 6. We've got another 184 miles to go. We're doing at 6:40. We're doing in about a half an hour. It's going to be close to give Shadow his shot. My first officer, Shadow, there has diabetes. He's a cat. And he gets his shots twice a day. So climb and maintain flight level 290, Southwest 3994. Let's see if I give it to it that way, if she thinks it's a question. And we're going to 94. And 13 on the fuel, right on the money. Climbing up beautifully, and the temperature's fine. Another beautiful run from the Zibo-Mod. Hopefully we'll have a nice view on the way into St. Louis. Let me bring up my charts here. The ATC that you hear in the background is XATC chatter. And then I'm also using SayIntentions for my ATC communications for my route. It's a nice mix. It adds to the whole illusion. But I do think I have a few sounds I have to work on. Yeah, about another 80 some odd miles will be off this departure, and we'll be immediately on St. Louis arrival. Basically up and down. These are nice flights. You don't have enough time to get bored on the way in. Matter of fact, speaking of bored, we have this. Since we're running this the same we did in the real world, we know we're coming in on 11. If it's available, I always put this in just in case, even though we're running RNAV. And what do we have here? And decision height is a deuce. So miss, we're climbing to 1,060 and then a climbing right turn to 3,130 outbound, and we're holding. Alright, that all looks pretty good. I don't think we're going to be on that just yet. Yeah. $160 miles ago. Just under a half hour. We're not going to be a cruise very long. Maybe 40, 50 miles. And right now, that's 23 minutes from the gate and 11 minutes from the runway. Top of climb at 15 miles. 155 to go. That should be in range. 5. And at Frank, we should have 11.7 on the fuel. We're 12.3 right now. And we're going to have plenty when we get in, unless I can't put it down. About 150 miles ago. And it's 6 o'clock. Hopefully I'll be on the ground before I have to give him his shot. What? Oh, I didn't take my meds? Oops. My wife just come in and caught me. I didn't take my meds. This is a short flight. I'll take them when I'm done. Like a half an hour? Yeah, I know, Shadow. Wife's reminding me of the insulin shot I have to give the cat. Pretty dark out here now. Got some city lights down to the right, but that's it. Everything else is darkness. Few stars out there, but that's it. All right. Southwest 3994. Going to expect the runway 11 approach into St. Louis, Kayla 3 arrival in about 10 minutes. All right, so that's exactly what we were expecting. That's what they did in the real world. So, yeah, she did pull and shock. She came in, she freaking nabbed me. She's going to pull my ticket if I don't follow my meds. Oh, thanks, Iron Man. I appreciate that. I try to get in here every day, but it just gets so difficult because I don't feel good some of the time. I push myself. And if you notice some of my taped videos, they're usually taped because I'm really not feeling good, and I'll come in here, do part of the setup, pause it, go lay down, then I'll come back, I'll finish setting up the CDU, go lay down, then I'll come back, I'll taxi out, get up to cruise, I'll see how much time is left here, and then I'll come back when we're on our descent and so on. So I piece it together before I upload it. But I try to get in here all the time. It's either this or television since I don't go anywhere with the oxygen, so. It's all right by me. I enjoy this as much as I possibly can. What are we looking at here? We got 130 miles to go now. 36 miles, 35 miles now to top of descent. And at Frank, let's see, at Frank we should have 11.7 on the fuel. We're 11.9 right now. And at St. Louis we dropped a bit. We should have 10.8 when we get in. 126 miles now to go. So all in all, beautiful run. Nothing to complain about with the latest mod. She's performing beautifully. And we got a 25 knot tailwind this run. Usually I'm fighting headwinds. So that's pretty cool. I could kick up the cruise a little bit too, get in sooner. Which I probably should, being that I got to give him his shot. Let's kick it up. And we're going to 112. That's it. And we're inbound Columbia. And that'll put us at the end of the SID out of Kansas City. What do we got? 23 miles top of descent, 116 to go. We'll give them a few more minutes before we put them back in their seats. Still have some city lights down there on the right, a little bit in the front, but nothing to the left of me. Darkness out there. Got a few stars, and that's about it. Alright, what are we doing now here? We get in 641. Oh, that's my number. I usually play that number. And we're looking at 622, so we're looking at 19 minutes. And we've got, what, 15 miles top of descent? Let's get them back in their seats. And we're good all the way down to 11. Hey Bennett, how's it going? Yeah, you caught me live. We're just coming into St. Louis. I did a quick run today. I've been fooling around with all the sounds and whatnot. So I wanted to get a quick run and just see just how bad they were. They're actually not that bad. I have a few I still want to adjust, but not that bad. Where'd my traffic go? No ATC this ride. Let's move you over. There you go. We'll take that. I should just keep that frequency on there. On 2. This is a generic frequency, 123.27 for XATC chatter. So when nothing is really on, I'll still get traffic. Hey, Paul, how's it going? You do any flying today? Oh, that's pretty cool. See that? That's nice. A Southwest 3994. Descend and maintain via the Kayla 3 arrival for ILS runway 11 approaching St. Louis. All right, so we're getting ready to start our descent now. They just picked us up. We're on our way down right now. That's 31 minutes from the gate. And we're 93 miles ago. So we're on our way down. And how about we switch over to the other screen now since we're at the bottom of that. Give me that. Give me St. Louis. And we have the Kayla 3 arrival. And let's see, 40... Yeah, about 40 odd miles, 47, 48 miles out. I guess right now we're on the not to scale, so we're not going to show up on that moving map display, looks like. But we get picked up at Kayla. Oh no, this has been a great ride from the Zibo-Mod and from SayIntentions. Am I a commercial pilot? No, I'm not, Michael. I flew a while ago before I got sick up in New York, but no, they wouldn't even look at me to give me a commercial license now. I'm on oxygen, so yeah, that wouldn't happen. That should be just about in range. Oh, I know that feeling, Paul. Back in my restless leg syndrome drives me crazy. Solar Bumblecat. Hey, you just caught us on the way in. We're on our way into St. Louis. Bumblecat. I think my first officer was here. He'd like that name. He's Shadow. He's my... He's one of 6 cats that we have. He's the only one that is allowed in the flight deck room because he's the only one that figured out he's not allowed underneath the flight deck where all the wires and the controls are. The other ones, they could not figure it out. So, and he'll jump up here and sit in the co-pilot seat. He probably has more flight time in the right seat than a lot of people. How we doing? Speed's doing a little bit of creeping here. Get a little speed break out. And we've got 70 miles now to go. Nice quick run. And let's see, at Kayla, we should have 11.3 on the fuel. We're 11.3 right now. But we're on our way down, so we're trading altitude for distance, so we're not really burning any fuel for the most part, just to keep them at idle. And we're still looking at 10.8 on the fuel when we get into St. Louis. So we're looking pretty good unless I can't put it down. And we're coming down nicely. Great ride. And how about we get set? So I know you're set, you're set, you're set, you're set, you're set. Auto brake is set. This we may be using that a little bit more, but we're all looking pretty good. We'll be coming up on 18,000 here in just a minute. Yeah. I tell you, a lot of times I can't sleep because of my back or my breathing or my legs. I'd like to have it filled with some chloroform or something so it could just knock me out. All right, we're going to be coming up on 18 here. So let's see. The bleed air panel is set to auto. Pressurization panel, landing altitude is in. Passenger signs are on. Auto brake is set. The flight instruments and radios are set, and we're going to go to local pressure right now. Recall, and we got a clean board. And VREF and minimums, we'll put that in just a minute here. Oh, I got a nice view out the front. We should have a pretty cool view coming in. And let's see, what are we coming in at here? Oh, we're coming in at $149. We're hoofing it, carrying a lot of weight. The wife keeps coming back in and out here. I think she wants me to go take a look at the trick-or-treaters. Southwest 3994 going to Kansas City Center on 126.975. Good night. That's in range. Kansas City Center, Southwest 3994 with you. Inbound Kayla descending through 16,000 for 11. Weather's not as nice as it was from where we left. Here we are. We popped up on that chart now. And we got to give you some drag. They want us 280 at 11 here. Little bit of porpoising going on here. Little bit. Ever so slight. Oh, that's pretty cool, Tom. I wish I knew he was on. What I would have done is I put his stream in the right-hand corner so you'd be able to see him instead of seeing the charts. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. What did he say? What time? That open to everybody? Going to St. Louis approach, 132.125, Southwest 3994. Good night. And we're going to continue on down. St. Louis Center, Southwest 3994, with you, descending through 11,500. Inbound, Big Mac. 89.
Southwest 94, St. Louis approach. Good evening, Burger altimeter 30.06.
Up a little bit. All right, now the speed's going to be coming down here to 250. She's slowing up beautifully. All right, now how about I give you a view out that right window now?
Proceed direct KSOB. Descend and maintain 3500. Altimeter 30.06 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 11 approach.
A Southwest 3994. Proceed direct, high box, descend and maintain 3500, altimeter 3006 until established in the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 11 approach. All right, so we're heading up towards stand now, and we're below 10. Light them up, and we are set here. And let's see. Back half here. Exterior lights, check, set, engine start selected to continuous, and EFIS panel. I'm already on terrain, so we're looking pretty good there. Let me give you a view out that right window now. And let me have my charts back here. All right, I hope you enjoy that view out the right window. And they got us all the way down. What are we holding at here? We're holding at 3. All in all, beautiful ride. And oh, it's already in. I don't have to do that. We're good. All right, we got 27 miles to go. Pretty nice run. And the view out the window is pretty cool. And again, if you don't like the night lighting, that's on me. That's not Laminar's night lighting. That's my effect edits with reshade. So that's on me if you don't like them. If you do like them, I do believe that there's a link down below. If not, when I get done, I'll put it on there. I'll add it into the mix. All right, at stand, we should have 11.1. We're at 11.1. We should have 10.8 when we get in. We got another 25 miles to go, so I don't think fuel is going to be a problem. We're coming down beautifully. Temperature is fine. This has been an amazing run. And we're going to AT4. Beautiful view out that window. And let's bring up that chart, shall we? And we're inbound COP. So we should pop up on that left-hand side of that chart. Oh, you don't have that chart anymore? You're actually looking out the window. All right, we're down to 240 on the speed. Put that in. And then that is the, yep. Oh, I want that, Johnny. Oh man, what a view. Hey, Lassie. Finland, wow, cool. Hope you're enjoying that view, man. That looks great out that window. I'm have to come out. Oh, easy. Watch that speed, Louie. Watch that speed, Louie. I've got the airport and the runways in sight. Hit that speed down, Louie. Drag required. Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
That's a go.
And let's continue on down. Give me flaps 1. Let's keep going down here. Give me 5. Speed check. Let's pick up the localizer. Oh, great view out that window. And let's, oh, there's shadow. Yeah, you just made it, man. Put your seatbelt on. Give me 10. Let's slow down here. Get that gear down. Slow us down. Oh, man, what a view. Beautiful. Going to St. Louis Tower, 118.5, Southwest 3994. St. Louis Tower, Southwest 3994, with you. 8-mile final, runway 11. And 15. Let's slow all the way up, shall we? Clear land, runway 11, Southwest 3994. That should not show extended. Give me 25. You just made it for the landing, pal. And you got to get your shot in 6 minutes. And give me 30 on the flaps. Well, hope you enjoy that ride view. Yeah, pulling chocks. This is a pretty cool view coming in at night. Really nice ride. Beautiful view. You may have to tune the lights down a little bit though. Alright, my bird, I gotta have some fun here. I gotta have a little bit of fun. Oh, they got us coming into 11. We got a 6-knot tailwind. Let me have you. Yeah, I think I got to lower the bloom a little bit now. Was fooling around with it. I think it's a bit too much. Gonna lose some of that. Up close it looks pretty good, but out in the where the mass of lights actually all meet up and make that one big effect, it's a bit too much, I think. Pay attention, Louis. Continue. Prepare for landing. Welcome to St. Louis. Say hi to Fred Sanford for me. Those of you old enough to remember that show. Going to ground 127.55, Southwest 3994. Good night. Beautiful ride. I hope you enjoyed that view. All right. Oh, and I got 3 minutes to give him his shot. Let's see. What was our gate? Oh, I didn't have one on the back end. All right. It really doesn't matter. Pick a gate, any gate. Gate 12? Yeah, we'll go to gate 12. Did we switch over to ground? Ground is 118,525. No? 118,925. Our St. Louis ground, Southwest 3994. With you at intersection Alpha 2, looking to go to gate 12.
Southwest 94, St. Louis ground, taxi to gate A12 via Alpha 2, Alpha Tango, Charlie, cross runway 06 at your discretion. Have a good day.
Alpha Tango Charlie, cross at my discretion. Okay, we're good. Southwest 3994, clear to taxi to gate A12 via Alpha 2, Alpha Tango Charlie, clear to cross runway 6 at our discretion. All right, that was a pretty good ride. All right, that's all good. Let's get the APU up here, and let's see, that's been a minute as well. And get all this done before we get in. This way I can get out of here quick. I know my wife's been in here a few times looking for me. She don't want to give out all the candy by herself. We said Alpha to Tango. We're coming down here. More kitties? Oh, time for his shot? Yeah, I know. Hey, you know what? Yeah, give it to me. He's right here. All right. Yeah, because he's right here on the chair, so. And we're down here to Tango. We got a left coming up. Yeah, I know. So runway to runway, that was 40 minutes. So we're at 53 right now. They did this run in 54, so pretty close. Pretty close. All right, we've got Tango. Tango to Charlie. Timing's not too bad. I'm only off by a few minutes from giving him his shot, so then I got to go deal with the trick-or-treaters. I don't think I'm going to get another ride in tonight, unless it's late tonight. Finland. Now, I'm in Boca Raton, Florida, so you're a pretty ways away from me. That's for sure. All right, Tango to Charlie. We got a right coming up here. And, yep, I know. Yeah, Boca Raton, Florida. I'm actually a half a mile in between Fort Lauderdale and West Palm Beach airports. So if you know where they are, you should pretty much have a good idea where I am. I'm like right in between them. Right on 441.
Approaching 6.
And I didn't notice any traffic global aircraft on the move. All right, buddy. You let me know it's time? You sneezing at me? Let me know I'm late? Good. You going to sneeze again?
So there, that line is right off your left side, and then that turns all the way towards Kennedy and Waterway. So then the line is more of a typical northeastern line from LaGuardia that continues right up over Bradley,
Really?
up over Manchester,
You all right, pal?
right up towards Kennedy.
Think I got to dust that chair. He probably kicked up some dust. Yeah, buddy. Sneezing like I sneeze in the morning. You not done yet? You all right, pal? I'm only 3 minutes late with your shot, so not that bad. All right, gate 12. Unless someone's in it, then we'll just pick a gate, any gate. SayIntentions was actually rather nice, that ride. The whole way. That was pretty good. Oh yeah, the gates are loaded. The gates are loaded. Yeah, buddy, I'll give you a shot in a minute. We got a gate here. I think we'll take this one right here. The other ones look like they're all full. What's up, buddy? You need to go outside, get some fresh air? Yeah, pal. Oh, there's nothing there? Oh, I guess there's nothing there. All right. 15, 14, 13, 12. You're in our spot, Johnny. You are in our spot. Anything available in there? Oh, don't run away, pal. I got to give you your shot. All right, we're going to make Alaska move there. Since we don't have a gate available. He's in our spot as well. Could have made him move, but we'll make Alaska move. So I'm just a couple of minutes late on this ride. Not too bad. Hopefully he's going to disappear when we get behind him and we'll be able to pull right in. If not, we'll go right through him. Disappear, Louis. Come on, Louis, disappear. No? All right. Oh, he just disappeared now. It's the only bad thing. It would be nice if Traffic Global allowed me to pick a gate on the back end where I could leave that gate open. All right, let's do that. Anti-collision is off. Let him run around. And let's... I got to do that from here, yes. See if I can get back in here on the back end. Sometimes it locks up. See if we get lucky. Set up the ground. Oh, it's going to work. All right, set chocks, ASU, doors. Open the doors. All right, chocks are in position. We can lose that. Ground power is available. We'll go to ground power and we will go to unconditioned air. That's all looking pretty good. You can come off. Hydraulic pumps are off and you can go to standby. Let's see, at the gate. AP or ground, we're on ground. We are set for unconditioned air. Fuel levers are set to cut off. Anti-collision light is off. Passenger signs are off. Fuel pump switches, they're off now. Electrical panel check set. Galley power is off. Window heat switches are off. Hydraulic pump switches are off. Exterior lights, we have logo and position. Flight director switches are off. Chocks in position. Parking brake is off. I'm not going to get another ride in here, not with the kiddies coming, so let's shut this down completely. IRS select is to off. Emergency exit lights are off. Exterior lights are off. Bleed air panel, and you are set. Engine start select is to both. AC/DC select is to standby. Ground power disconnect. And battery switch is off. Alright, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that little ride. That was an hour and 1 minute, gate to gate. A little late, but we're having a little fun. And for those of you that were with me today, I always enjoy the company and the conversation along the way. I hope you enjoyed the ride and the new view out that right window. If it's a good one, I'll keep it. If not, well, we'll get rid of the camera. It's a pretty cheap one anyway. All right, everybody. I will catch you on my next run, everybody. Take care.